Shalom, 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 Yasha'Allah. This your boy, Bahasham wa Allah. Back at you with another quick edifying video. And today's lesson is going to be called, You Surely Will Feel It, Babylon, or You Will Indeed Feel It, Babylon. All right, first and foremost, on of all praises, honor, and glory, I want to say, Halal, Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi, Bahasham, Rawchaa, Qadash. That's all praises to the Heavenly Father, whose name is Yahawah, and his only begotten Son's name, who you ignorantly call Jesus, whose name is Yahawashi. All right, and the Holy Spirit, which is the Rawchaa Qadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders, a great millstone, who have ruled well to the Spirit and have fed and edified the sheep in these last days, and has pushed this gospel and this truth to the four corners of the earth in these last days. A mighty shalom, another mighty shalom to all you Akim out there laboring on the highways and on the hedges and on the unicorn, which is this internet pushing this 100% doctrine, this 100% truth to the four corners of the earth in these last days. A mighty shalom to you all as well. All right. Like I said, today's lesson is going to be You Will Indeed Feel It, Babylon. All right. And I was watching the press conference with Vladimir Zelensky and Trump and I forgot his name, the vice president. Right. And I kind of, I watched the whole thing and they were, kind of getting into it. But what Vladimir Zelensky said, he told Trump that you indeed will feel it. Right. And, your boy got all hurt, because of what he said. Right. So I just want to play that real quick. So fair use. All right. Fair use. All right. And I'm going to start. You can see the transcript right here, too. It says, let's start from the beginning first. Of all, during the war, everybody has problems, even you, but you have a nice ocean and don't feel now, but you will feel it when in the future. Yeah. Hey, he was talking that smack, you know what I'm saying? It went over people's head, man, but those who know, they know. Hey, Babylon indeed will feel it, okay? So let's just play this real quick, Salakia.
Let's start from the beginning. Sure. First of all, during the war, everybody has problems. Even
right. Fair use.
you, but you have nice ocean and don't feel now, but you will feel it in the future. God bless.
You don't know that.
God bless. God bless. You will not have a war. The war, everybody has problems. Even you, but you have nice ocean and don't feel now, but you will feel it in the future. God bless.
You don't know.
He said, you will feel it in the future. All right. Let's examine that part, right? Your boy, he got all defensive at that part, and, just somebody you could tell emotional. Then they said, you haven't even said thank you, right? You got to watch this. This is actually pretty entertaining right here. But, what he said, but you will feel it in the future. He said, God bless. Know that God bless you, right? Because indeed, Babylon is going to feel it, all right? And who are they going to feel it from? All right, let's just get a couple of scriptures, right? I don't want to make this too long, but I definitely wanted to do this lesson, all right? Let's start at in the prophecy, okay? Right? Start off in the prophecy. So let's go to Ezekiel. Salakia. We're going to go to Ezekiel 38. Right? And we'll start at verse number 1. Ezekiel chapter 38, verse 1, it says the prophecy against Gog. It says, the word of Yahawah Bahasham came unto me, saying, Son of man, set thy face against Gog and the land of Magog and the chief prince of Meshech and Tubal, and prophesy against it. Right, I'm going to jump down. Verse 4, it says, and I will turn thee back and put hooks in thy jaw. Salakia, and I will bring the fourth and all thine army, horses and horsemen. All right. Now, Gog, right, is Russia. All right. Is Russia. Okay. So if you understand that in the scriptures, Gog of the land of Magog is actually talking about Russia. All right. And the prophecy is that I will turn thee back and put hooks into thy jaws. Right. And when you think about what a hooks, you look at like a horse, they have that bridle thing in their mouth. Right. Those hooks, they're used to what? To move the horse where you want it to go, to steer the horse. The Lord said he's going to put hooks in the jaws of who? Of Gog. All right. Of Russia. All right. All right. So if you can understand. So it says, and I will turn thee back and put hooks into thy jaws, and I will bring thee forth and all thine army, horses and horsemen, and all of them clothed with all sorts of armor, even a great company with bucklers and shields, all of them handling swords. All right. Persia, Ethiopia, Libya with them, all of them with shield and helmet. Gomer and all his bands, and the house of Togar and the north quarters, and all his bands, and many people with him. All right. Because ultimately the scriptures, who's the, starting with Russia, right? Gog, they're going to bring down Babylon, right? They're going to make Babylon feel it. All right. Along with these other nations. Right. And we see, right now, even with when it talks about let's get that real quick. Right. So the prophecy is, that Gog is going to, be the forerunner to destroy this place, Babylon. All right. Along with its allies. All right. And eventually even Babylon's own allies are going to turn against them. All right. What is that? This is Revelation chapter 17, verse 16. I started verse 15. It says, and he saith unto me, the waters which thou saw, where the whore sitteth, right? The whore is talking about Babylon, are people, and the multitudes and nations and tongues. It says, and the 10 horns which thou sawest upon the beast, these shall hate the whore, and shall make her desolate and naked, and shall eat her flesh and burn her with fire. And we see, right? This dude Nero is pissing off all the European nations, the allies of NATO and all these other. Hey, he's really making enemies of his allies right now. All right, by the things that he's doing. All right. So you see the prophecy of the whore getting hated, right? And ultimately it's going to end up with what? Destruction. Okay. Let's go to that. Let's go to Jeremiah, right? 50. And let's go to verse 9, right? So we see this. We see this right now, right? Hey, Babylon is going to feel it. Okay. And Zelensky was right. You are going to feel it. He said, hey, right now you got an ocean between you. You good, hey, but in the future, you're going to feel it. All right. You're going to feel it. All right. And, he's right about that. All right. So this is Jeremiah, and all of this is of the Lord, and all of this is prophesied, to happen. All right. So we, hey, we just praying that these prophecies, they continue to speed up. OK, so you listen, they need to start trying to implement and mandate this MOTB. Right. So this stuff can really just start popping off. But, hey, your boy Nero, hey, the Lord has a spirit upon him where he's going at it, and he don't care. This is Jeremiah chapter 50, verse 9. It says, for lo, I will raise up and cause to come up against Babylon, right? America, a.k.a. the woman who sat on the beast, the whore, the daughter of the Chaldeans, spiritual Sodom and Egypt, whatever you want to call this place, the land of confusion, right? It says, for lo, I will raise up and cause to come up against Babylon an assembly of great nations. All right. Right. And you see him kind of, you see it starting to form because they're all starting to hate this place, right? They're all starting to hate this place. All right. It says, an assembly of great nations from the north country, and they shall set themselves in array against her. All right. It says, from thence she shall be taken. It says, their arrows shall be as a mighty expert man. None shall return in vain. Right. And those arrows are talking about those ICBM missiles. All right. Now he said he had right now you got an ocean, but hey, in the future, you're going to feel it. You're going to feel what? These arrows. What are those arrows? Talking about the ICBM missiles. All right. It says their arrows shall be as a mighty expert man. None shall return in vain. All right. And what is that? Let's get more about this weapon. All right. This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 54, verse 16. This is these weapons. It says, behold, I have created the smith that bloweth the coals in the fire. Right? A smith, when you think about a blacksmith, he makes weapons. All right. So the Lord created a smith, right? Which in this turn are those scientists, those nuclear scientists who created what? These nuclear weapons. Okay. It says, and that bringeth forth an instrument for his work. For whose work? For Yahawah Shai's work. And I have created the waster to destroy. What is that waster? Right? That waster is talking about those ICBM missiles. Right? That everybody is so, oh my God, like Trump said, I'm just trying to, you're about to start World War III. That's what he said, right? Knowing to understand that these things are gonna be played. They're gonna be played out, right? They're gonna be fulfilled. All right, as the scriptures say. All right, so it says, behold, I have created the smith that bloweth the coals in the fire, and that bringeth forth an instrument for his work. I have created the waster to destroy. Because ultimately, right, like Zelensky said, hey, in the future, hey, they're going to feel it. Babylon is gonna feel the wrath. All right. Let's get this. Let's start. Let's start at verse number, right? Because this, and you see how proud, right? If you watch the video, you'll see how proud, the whore is, right? The Babylon is the whore. All right. Salaki, let's do this real quick. Right? It says, let's see. It says, so he carried me. This is Revelation chapter 17, verse 3. It says, so he carried me away in the spirit into the wilderness, and I saw a woman sit upon a scarlet-colored beast, full of names of blasphemy, and having 7 heads and 10 horns. And the woman was arrayed in purple and scarlet color, and decked with gold and precious stones and pearls, having a golden cup in her hand, full of abomination and filthiness of her fornication. And it says, and upon her forehead was a name written, Mystery Babylon the Great, the mother of harlots and abomination of the earth. All right. It says, let me jump down. Verse 18, and it says, and the woman which thou sawest is that great city, which reigneth over the kings of the earth. All right. Who is reigning over the king of the earth, man? Right? Who's in every damn near every nation, instigating, doing all this stuff, right? And you see, they wanted that those rare minerals, all right? And that's what they were really trying to make a deal. Really, they don't really care. They all they really want, Babylon, they want those minerals, okay? And they were really trying to get those minerals from the Ukraine, okay? But ultimately, like Zelensky said, they're going to feel it, right? This place, Babylon, is going to feel it. All right. Let's go to, let's start at verse 2, right? Revelation chapter 18, verse 2, it says, and he cried mightily with a strong voice, saying, Babylon the Great is fallen, right? From what? From that waster. right? What are those wastes? The arrows that the scriptures talk about, which are those ICBM missiles. Okay, that Gog, right? Russia, right, and these other nations are going to aim and shoot at this place, right? And it says none shall return in vain. None of these are going to miss. All those arrows that are going to be shot at Babylon, they're going to hit their target. All right, the Lord is going to make sure of it, and He's prophesied it. All right, it says, and He cried mightily with a strong voice, saying, "Behold, Babylon the great is fallen, and is become the habitation of devils, and the hold of every foul spirit, and the cage of every unclean and hateful bird." All right, it says, "For all the nations have drunk of the wine of the wrath of her fornication, and the kings of the earth have committed fornication with her. And the merchants of the earth are waxed rich through the abundance of her delicacies." Let's see how she's going to fill it. Let's just jump to verse number 7, right? It says, "How much she have glorified herself and lived deliciously, so much torment and sorrow give her." That's what this place is going to feel. All right. So much torment and sorrow give her, right? It says, "For she saith in her heart, I sit a queen and am no widow, and shall see no sorrow. Therefore shall her plagues come in one day, death and mourning and famine, and she shall be utterly burned with fire." All right, this place is going to be burned with fire. This is what John the Revelator was seeing. Okay, the lake of fire. It's talking about Babylon, right? This great whore who's going to feel it. She's going to feel the heat, right? She's going to feel it all. The wrath of Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi. All right, because Yahawashi too, and the angels are going to be there too, making sure that this place is utterly destroyed. All right. It says, "Therefore shall her plagues come in one day, death and mourning and famine, and she shall be utterly burned with fire. For strong is Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi, the Most High Power, who judgeth her." It says, "And the kings of the earth who have committed fornication and have lived deliciously with her shall bewail her and lament for her when they shall see the smoke of her burning, standing afar off for the fear of her torment, saying, Alas, alas, that great city Babylon, that mighty city, for in 1 hour is thy judgment come." Right? Because they're going to feel it from all the way across that other ocean. Like, you got that ocean between you, but you're going to feel it. That's what he said. Right? Because what? In 1 hour, right? And they got weapons, I know Russia, has weapons that can, especially those ICBM missiles, intercontinental ballistic missiles. Those things can reach this place, damn near 30 minutes. All right? 30 minutes, right? Them things go, I was watching one video. You have some of these that are going like 17,000 miles per hour or even more than that. That's how fast these things are going to be traveling. All right. And then, they already got them set up all around this place, right? This place is going to be judged, right? This place is going to feel it. All right. And it says, "For in 1 hour is thy judgment come." All right. And that's what this place is going to feel, man. All right. That's what this place is going to feel. It says, verse number 16, it says, "And saying, Alas, alas, that great city that was clothed in fine linen and purple." Hey, the little proud, he was talking real proud on this thing, man. You should be thanking us. You haven't thanked us one time. You should be thanking us, right? That's what he was saying to this man, right? It says, "And saying, Alas, alas, that great city that was clothed in fine linen and purple and scarlet and decked with gold and precious stones and pearls. For in 1 hour so great riches is come to naught. And every shipmaster and all the companies in the ships and sailors, as many as trade by sea, stood afar off." Right? Because they're going to be watching. Right? There are probably people who are going to be trying to deliver something here, and they're going to see the destruction of this place, man, and be amazed at it. Right? Because this place surely is going to feel it. All right? Like Zelensky said. Right? So I just wanted to do this quick lesson. Lord's will, this was edifying. Right? We just, continue to pray that Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi will continue to bring this place down. Isaiah 47, come sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon, right? Sit in the dust, there is no throne. All right, this place is going down, and we continue to pray, as what? As prophets of doom. Hey, we continue to pray for the downfall of this place. All right, and all the other kingdoms and the rise of our kingdom through the power and spirit of Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi. Okay, so with that, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory. I want to say Halal Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi, Bahasham, Rawchaa, Qadash, peace and blessings to the elect of the 12 tribes scattered abroad, a mighty shalom. To the 144,000 men and to the rest of the elect, stay diligent, stay focused, keep praying for one another. Continue to pray for the downfall of this place, man. As we say, above all, shalom.